Well, welcome everybody to our powerful call. It's going to be a quick one. We want to respect your time and just share why we love this business, why we love Plexus. And my name is Joy, and my story began about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago. And I am a registered dietitian, and I never thought I had an unhealthy gut. And but I had anxiety, I had stubborn weight, and I was super skeptical when I learned about these products and gut health because of, thinking I'm a dietitian. I know, I know what unhealthy guts are. I know about probiotics, and yeah, didn't think I needed it, but it was something I had never tried before. And so, um, but when it came into my life, I also had a financial need that I didn't know how I was going to fill. I wanted my family to be a priority, and that's why I had that gap. I had stepped away from a contracting business, my own contracts, but I was gone for 16 hours a day sometimes. And I was done with that. I wanted to be with my family. And so I did not initially see the big picture of working this as a business, having it be an income source. But what I found so quickly was that these products do change lives. They do work, and people like myself want to never go back to life without them. I said I didn't think I had an unhealthy gut, but what I had was anxiety and stubborn weight and blood sugar or hypoglycemia, blood sugars that would go up and down. And so when my life finally got stabilized and quickly with my gut healing, I wanted to help others with this. And then I wanted to learn more about the compensation plan. And so as you're listening to the stories on this call, I want you to just be thinking about, if you have an unexpected bill, what's your plan to cover it? If you've been thinking about trying to come up with extra income somehow, be thinking if there's any stories here that you can connect with, because like for myself, I have learned early on in my, starting out as a dietitian and going into the workforce that I thought it was wrong to have to ask for holidays off, and I worked in healthcare, and I saw nurses having to, put in time for vacations with their family and hoping that they'd get the time off. And I just was like, that's not the way it should be. So that's real quick about my story, but I have, just a super fast recap of the last 2 years is that not only did I take care of, like, get off my anxiety meds, get off my thyroid medication, I had an unexpected pregnancy. I have a Plexus baby now at 43, thanks to these products. And I, thanks to these products, a blessing. And because my body got so healthy, and
You're
then I
hearing
was
me.
able, yeah, and I am, I was able to step away from my full-time job and replace my full-time income with this business, and which is what I've always wanted to do. I always wanted to raise my own babies, because that's another thing that never sat well with me. I was like, why go to work so I can pay somebody else to raise my kid? Like, this, I found, is a way to work your life around your paycheck instead of your income, your paycheck controlling what you do with your life. So with that, I'm going to introduce my friend Bree, who is going to share from the point of view of somebody new with this type of business, and because I'm pretty sure I've hit like $1,000. Is that how much you've made
Oh yeah,
in about your 2 months? Yeah,
more than that.
yeah. So please, yeah, with that, Bree, share your story. You came in the end of November since then of 2023.
Yes, I started in the end of November, got my products the beginning of December, started taking them. The reasons why I started was Joy was sharing all the time, and I would occasionally look and see and think about it, and finally jumped in, messaged her, and I was bloated all the time. Sometimes I would just skip dinner. I would wake up in the morning, my blood sugars would drop like in between meals. I felt like I always had to eat, think about food, what my next meal, what my next snack was going to be. My entire day was revolved around that. I was also not sleeping well. I also deal with anxiety, so I'm looking forward to that getting better. Um, so yeah, I started the products within a few days. I started feeling better, started sleeping better. I wasn't thinking about food all the time. I wasn't shaky, all the things. And then, like I said, within a few days, I was sharing with my friends and my parents and got all of them to jump on with me, hosted an in-person party with Joy. That was great. I definitely recommend in-person parties if you can do it. I think it's a good way to share and everybody be in one room learning the same thing. And they all started it and have been having great results. Um, let's see. Then, after sharing with my friends and having them start feeling better, I have started to earn money, sharing with more people, messaging people, sharing my story. And that has been an excellent bonus because I have had a lot of unexpected expenses with my horse. And it's been costing me a lot of money this month. So I ended up, getting everything loaded onto a debit card for Plexus, and I am able to pay for all of those expenses. I think I've been up to like $1,300 in a little over a month, which is a huge help and definitely takes a lot of stress off of my family. Um, very cool. So I'm very excited for the future, and to continue sharing with everybody around me and their friends and their friends. I want everybody. I'm hoping to just help people feel better, and then also have the added benefit of money.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
So, and
Yes.
then like like you said too. I mean, it's nice if you could have, you know, not be a job 5 days a week, to have a little more flexibility, and have it just be easy and just sharing something that I love and products that have helped me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I
Health and
think that's
happiness.
all.
That- Yep. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you for all
And
your help.
it is so possible to be quick. It's just not holding yourself back and step diving in and seeing where it can go. I mean, what can happen? What, you stay exactly where you were? Yeah.
Well,
really
and
nothing to lose.
for me, it was really hard because I mean, I have a large circle of people, right? And then eventually you kind of end that circle of people. But I've also found like telling other people about it and other people benefiting about it, they're telling people and they don't necessarily want to do the business part of it. And they send people my way, which is amazing, you know?
Hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely awesome.
Hmm.
I'm not
Yes.
stopping
Thank you
here.
so much. Nope. And we're just getting started.
Yes.
And in the next, we have Elise to share, and she's actually our most veteran out of using the products here, and also just a veteran overall with sales. So would love to hear everybody to hear Elisa's story now.
Thank you, Joy. Yes, I am the veteran here, I guess. I just celebrated at the beginning of January. It's been 4 years since I was introduced, that I actually said yes and started using the products. I always told our friend Michelle that that's how Joy got introduced and that's how I got introduced. It was my third business. And I'm like, I'm just using the products. I'm not doing the business. And then people started noticing. And I'm like, well, I'm a single mother. It's been 5 years and like another stream of income. I know like my degrees in business. I've always worked in sales and marketing. I worked full time in real estate. I had another social selling business for 7.5 years, and I closed that down 2 years ago. And I really have just focused on gut health products. And last year I went all in and was like, I am going to do this for full time. And since then have earned two amazing 5-star trips, all expenses paid, and earned extra cash in the contest. So that has been amazing. I think what has been most rewarding though is helping other people and them sharing like how their life is truly changing. Um, I also used to deal with being hangry. I have helped heal myself, well, like heal myself, but I'm on recovery from anemia. I no longer battle that, which is amazing. If anybody's ever struggled with that, I gained 20 pounds in 6 months and had no idea why. The fatigue was horrendous, like literally take my kids to school, come back and like crawl into bed and just, I was miserable. January last year, and worked a few different products and really just made some easy small changes, but it was massive results. And I think that is what's different about our company is we are the original, we are now patented, and people see results. And it's not just like a quick fix. Yes, you may get results quickly. It may take a little bit longer, depending. I always remind people, like, depending how long you've, been miserable in your life, it may take a little bit longer, or depending on what your other habits are like. And so it's been very beneficial financially. And my boys, my two sons are both in elementary school, provides freedom and flexibility. And then they see their mom doing trips and helping other people. And what an amazing role model and business that this has, and just opportunities of conferences, travel. I love travel. That's important to me. And so freedom and flexibility with the money piece, and getting paid 5 times a month. Every Friday we get paid, and then on the 15th, but we always get paid early. I say the 15th because that's what corporate, but they always pay us early, which is amazing. And so I say, why not? Like, try it and see how it can benefit you and your family.
Yes. Yes. And what would, if you were needed more income, if you need more income, like because you have more month than money all the time, and you're tired of putting it on credit cards, if you were to like start your own business, there'd be overhead costs. There would be inventory costs normally. And this is what we call a turnkey business, because you are just immediately, you place your order, you are a VIP, and there's no extra cost to then start earning. It's just a matter of sharing with people and having them try this with you. And so it's turnkey. As soon as you place your first order, you can start earning money, to where even next week, an extra $340 by just sharing with 3 friends can be in your bank account. And if you were to look for, like I was saying, start your own business, there would be overhead costs, there'd be investments. I mean, I was at $500,000 is an investment for a franchise these days. And there's no guarantee that you're going to get your money back or that you're going to make money. And if you were looking to add a part-time job, there's a delay in getting paid. There's just the application process. And so with this type of business, you have control over everything. I mean, I can't think of something that you don't have control of, like shipping, actually. Right, Bree? We don't have control over
Yeah.
over UPS, but and that the network marketing model is just brilliant. And that, I mean, there's a reason why 80% of women who make 6 figures do so in this industry. And because we value our families, we value our priorities, we know how to make things happen, right? We're the ones that run our households. And so we know how to fit it in the nooks and crannies and build these businesses around life, around our family. And so if you have a hunger for more freedom, if you have unexpected bills that you don't know how you're going to pay, just put a 1 in a comment and let's talk more about it, because it's very, like Elise was saying, we get paid 5 times a month, and $340 can be coming to you within a week. So thank you so much for your time. We said we were going to keep this at 15 minutes, and we can stay on longer for questions and answers. Anybody has anything they want to ask Elise, Bree, and I, we're all at different levels of working this business. But thank you for being here. All right. With that, I will end the call. Thank you so much for your time. All right. Have a good night, everybody.